Hello YouTube and welcome to Watkins Glen International for race number 22 of the MFNSRA Holiday Inn Cup Series. Season 3. Now this is the 4th race of the chase, which means there are only 3 races left before we crown our 3rd champion. Yes, we will have a 3rd champion because Angel Hernandez and Bubba Fitzpatrick, neither one are in the chase. But this is one of the tricky parts of the chase. It's the road course, and Watkins Glen is really proven to be one of the deciding factors in who wins the championship and who will be eliminated by the time we go to Coca-Cola Super Speedway for round 24. Sorry, but here we are, 42 cars here for our I think only our 2nd road course of the season, if I can remember correctly. Cam Valley was the first. Yeah. And we're going to Edmonton next season, and we're possibly going to Infineon as well, but we'll check on that. But, on the pole is Brandon Bain. You would think that's Dylan Poteet, but let's go to a different view. And oh well. That is Brandon Bain's number 70 car, and he'll start next to the 27 of Andrew Schwartz. Now this is the first time that a chase driver has started in the top 5. Qualifying has been a problem for our chase drivers. 9th, and 16th have been the highest starting spot of a chaser so far. Those tracks being Indianapolis, Pigs Creek, and Martinsville. Then on row 2, that's the 6th car of Diego Espina next to Dylan Poteet in that number 81. And here's the rest of your starting lineup from the tricky road course here in upstate New York. Well, here we go, getting ready to go here from Watkins Glen. This has been in the chase all 3 seasons. Angel Hernandez, I think this race really brought Angel Hernandez to that championship back in season 1. Remember, he won this race. And then season 2, Bubba Fitzpatrick won the championship. The winner of the race was a non-chaser, Seth Cole. Came out with the win in the number 62 car back last season. Here we go, coming to take the green flag, and we are racing from Watkins Glen. Down to the tricky and the high braking zone here in turn 1. It's also a very good passing zone. They go through 1 and 2. Schwartz up on the curve. Here comes Diego Espina in that 6 car. Ever since he won early this season in Las Vegas, it's just been a rough road for that 6 team. Looking to change all that here today. Brandon Tedisco, CJ Sorensen coming into the picture, and there's Arnold Columbia in the 20 car. Looking to rebound from what was a very tough race at Martinsville. Whoa, want to be careful there on the bus stop. Don't want to go too wide, he'll come back up and hit someone. Pretty sure that happened to someone last year. As you look through the field, let's see our 2 road course guys that are on the same team. Sean Galligan started 29th, and he's making some moves through the field in that 38 car. He's going under Matt McMurray right there in the 18. And the other one's Stephen Dillon. Oh, I passed him. Where's the 31? He's pretty high up in the field, and I think I just saw Galligan get a little loose back there. You can see he and Corey Williams, they're holding up a little pack, but Galligan's going to pick up another spot going into turn 1. Pit strategy was a big player in this race last season. Top 2 have checked out. Brandon Bain, Diego Espina, and then there's Andrew Schwartz in 3rd. Tedisco trying to make a move, and there's Dylan Poteet having a great top 5 so far. Trent Dunham and Arnold Columbia, a couple teammates there. Whoa, there's a car on the grass. That might have been CJ Sorensen in the 32. Oh yeah, he was right up on the 81's bumper entering the bus stop, and he comes out under pressure from John Dillon. But that bus stop, it's a tricky corner down there. Johnny Gardner in the 14 here. There's Stephen Dillon making a move under last season's champion. See, I think he'll have him cleared. Nope. Up on the curbing there. They come down the front stretch. Let's check on Galligan. It looks like he might have lost a couple spots there. Same position as he was. Is Connor Breton a chase driver? He hasn't gotten off to a great start in the chase so far. Now, entering this race, our 12 chase drivers are separated by just 11 points, less than a race. Here comes Ospina trying to make a move in the bus stop under... oh, look at Tedisco and look at CJ again. Oh, Tedisco on the wall! He definitely hit the railing there, and CJ is down on the bottom in the carousel under Trent Dunham. But Tedisco smacked the wall down there in that one car. See if anyone else might have had some problems back there. Oh yeah, there's and Joshua Courier, and he goes right into Danny Wells. Joshua Courier, what were you thinking? And the caution is out, and Courier's car is smoking. I can't tell whose car that is. I'm about to find out. Looks like DJ Sorensen might... oh, that's Carter Keselowski in the 30. He's got some big damage on that car. Look, maybe Seth Cole. Last season's winner. Jeff Ellers is in there. LaFleur's got a ton of damage in the 5 car. Alex Filter as well. Here he comes. But Danny Wells just got LePaged by Joshua Courier. Well, what happened? We're going to check a few things here. Watch Brandon Tedisco. And you see CJ going up, but he didn't hit anything. But watch Brandon, who was running 4th, come back on. Yeah, he hit that railing right there. The guardrail. Oh, here's Carter. Oh, he hit it hard and into the tire barrier went Carter Keselowski. And then here, all that smoke that was coming up from when Tedisco went off in the grass, and Courier comes back up into Alex Filter. You could barely see through there, though. And now, I saw the 5 car. I'm not... someone's getting spun. That's Danny Wells. Here's Kaplan back in here, but LaFleur gets spun off into the tires as well. Now, I think these two might have been in a separate incident. They are way behind this. Oh. What happened to Jeff Ellers, one of our chase guys? Oh, he just got really loose entering the bus stop, and around he went. And Seth Cole, I think, same thing happened to him. Remember, he won this race last season. I'm gonna ride on board here with Courier, and you're gonna see, just get an idea. But watch here. I don't know if he might have had a big steering problem there, brakes or something, but he made an abrupt turn back up into Danny Wells. Now watch Courier. Here he is, running 23rd. But you see all the dust being kicked up, and you can barely see. And again, and he just lost control trying to see through the dust. Really a tough break for Joshua Courier. But then Danny Wells got even a tougher break. Watch this. I'm not sure what he's doing here. And he just comes right up into Danny Wells. And yeah, tough break for a few drivers, and this is another is Carter Keselowski, but now it's time to go back. I already said that pit strategy was going to be a big factor today, but Brandon Bain, the leader coming on, he lost a lot of time there. There's Trent Dunham, Stephen Dillon came on, Timmy Pacioli, a couple of chase guys right there, 3 of them. There's another one, Connor Breton, Stephen Ellis, DJ Sorensen. Stephen Papias, and there's Seth Cole. He might have just came on to get some tires in that 66. Remember, he did get spun around. He might have flattened out those tires there in that turn. But that'll give the lead to Diego Ospina. And I think we'll be going green this time. But the pace lights should go off entering the bus stop. Yeah, here. So the pace lights are off. We're going to go green. Ospina, Schwartz, Poteet, Tedesco, and John Dillon. That's the top 5. And Tedesco, he might have got some scrapes, but surprisingly, it wasn't anything terrible for that one car. Good break for Tedesco. But again, a great run for Dylan Poteet today. Remember, he probably would have won Martinsville if he hadn't got stuck on the curbing coming to the caution flag. And I see a car slow back there. I think that's Adam Chambers in the 7. It is. Uh-oh. Don't come back on. Looks like he'll stay out of trouble here, but he's going to have to come into the pits. A tough break for Chambers. Diego Ospina in the number 6 Fastenal Ford is the new leader. Comes in here 39th in the standings. Here we go. Green flag is back out. There's Chambers coming on pit road back there. Go, not a good start for Ospina. Here comes Schwartz in the 27. You'd think Schwartz would be playing a little conservative, but he has never won a race in this series for a season and a half that he's been here. And he's going to get the lead. Contact Ospina. What a run back to the bottom for Ospina, and he's going to keep the lead. That was a bold move by Ospina to drive it in hard like that through the S's. Here comes Tedesco trying to make a move. Oh, don't get loose through there. I think I might have just saw some tire smoke out of a car. I'm not sure, though. They come through the carousel. Up the track goes Ospina. Look at all those tire marks there from Courier and Danny Wells. See if anything oh, I see some damage on this car. Corey Williams has some damage. Oh, that's big trouble for him. Oh, what happened to Angel Hernandez? Let's go back here. Caution's out. Is there a car on pit road? Maybe? But Hernandez has a lot of damage, and so does Corey Williams. You see Brandon Bain back here. He really would like to drive his way back up through the field, but he lost his spot to Stephen Dillon. Oh, look, Matt McMurray. Jack Richards! The 99 has crashed. It's the points leader. So it looks like once again we're going to leave a chase track with a different points leader. Oh, terrible break for Jack Richards in the 99. What happened? I'm telling you, this bus stop is a problem. Here goes Richards into the bus stop. And he's just oh no, Corey Williams looks like might have gotten up on the curb and he got loose. Oh, and Richards gets slammed into the tire barrier. And now there's where the 2 car got his damage. He got spun off after hitting Corey Williams. That's going to be trouble for both Williams and Richards, of course. Same kind of thing that happened to Brian LaFleur Jr. in the 5 car on the last caution. Speaking of Brian, I think he got loose in here again. But Matt McMurray, I don't know why he's on pit road. Oh. It's another incident here, just ahead of Richards back there. Oh, he just got really loose and off the curb, and he's going to slide into the wall. Big trouble for McMurray, but let's see if... Oh, there's LaFleur. Let's see if there's any pit strategy. There was some pit strategy. I think I saw some shuffling around the lineup. I would imagine it being the 21 and the 64 that pitted. I don't remember them getting into anything. It's Theo Stiegel and Dylan Young, who don't have rides secured for next season. Diego Ospina's a guy that does. Of course, we're using those custom cars. Ospina chose the 6 car again. I have to look at the sponsors again, but He's going to be driving the 6. Andrew Schwartz is going to drive the number 22 Pepsi car. Poteet doesn't have a ride secured. Tedisco's driving the 56 Harley-Davidson car. John Dillon's driving the number 4 Armed Forces Federation thing. I think CJ Sorensen is driving the 93 Monster car, if I'm not mistaken. But here we go, coming to take the green flag. 6 laps to go. I don't know why I have it on 90 laps. That would be 100%. I don't know why I have it like that. I thought I had it like 20% or something in case of green-white checkers. Here we go, green flag, and a great start for Ospina that time, so he doesn't have to make that bold move that he made through the S's last time. Here they go through turn 1. Looks like we're all good. I'm going to check on Brandon Bain in the 70. And he's running 23rd. Certainly not the strategy that Brandon Bain was probably hoping for. See all the cars back here. DJ Sorensen's back here, our Martinsville winner. Oh, here we go on the bus stop. Up the track. Oh, someone's spun. Oh, big crash. CJ Sorensen has been hit hard, and they all pile in back there. I see Brandon Bain in the 70. Oh, no. Sean Galligan has damage. John Worry, Brandon Bain, there's the 70. Dylan Young, Angel Hernandez. This is why I didn't agree with the strategy. They were going to get... And Jesse Kaplan, for the 2nd race in a row, has crashed. And he's hit... Oh, Galligan. Something's happened to that car. But CJ Sorensen was running 6th, and that car just got destroyed. Fitzpatrick, I think, was in the top 10 as well in the 09. Let's see what happened. This bus stop has absolutely no grip for some drivers. And CJ's had trouble with it all race long. He's going to come back on. Oh, no, he's going to hit the tire barrier and then come back on. Arnold Columbia did make some contact. There's Fitzpatrick. Johnny Gardner, and then there's a separate wreck back there that Galligan and Worry, I think, made contact. It's like Trent Dunham. How did he miss that? I'm pretty sure some guys might have just got a little contact. Not too much. Mark Edwards, he has quite a bit of damage. But watch Trent Dunham here. I think he completely missed this wreck. Look at Ehlers just drive into it. But I don't think there was any contact on that 11 car. Nice job by Trent Dunham to avoid that. A rookie driving like a veteran. Nice job by Trent. Well, let's see if there's pitch strategy here entering the final lap. Well, there certainly was pitch strategy on this one. And it was probably because there was a bunch... Look at Connor Breton's car. And there's Brandon Bain, the pole sitter. That strategy certainly didn't work out for him. See, all the cars are damaged now from that crash. There's some guys that are going to have big days today. And I think pitch strategy is really going to help guys like Timmy Pacioli and DJ Sorensen. Jeff Ehlers, we saw him sliding up in front of a bunch of cars. He just piled into the wreck. It appears that he's going to restart in the 10th position here. And there's Corey Williams, and LaFleur, that's going to be a problem with him in 11th. He's just going to hold up everyone. But we'll see what Corey Williams can do from 12th. Stephen Ellis has no hood. He's back in 14th. So all those guys that got just a little damage from the wreck, and I think Trent Dunham's pitted. There's the 20. There's the 11. Evan Earnhardt, his race was ruined by strategy at Cam Valley. Ended up finishing 39th after leading most of the race. Here we go. Diego Ospina, Andrew Schwartz, Dylan Poteet, Brandon Tedisco, and John Dillon the top 5, just like last time. Let's see who's going to get the better restart this time. Here we go. Well, looks like Schwartz got the better one, and here he comes. He moves much faster than he did the last time he tried this. Well, Poteet didn't follow him, though. Let's see who's gonna... Watch Ospina now. Let's see if he's gonna do what he did last time. Can he do it? Oh, I think he's got it. Here they go, side by side. Schwartz did a better job through there. And he's gonna get the lead, it appears. Andrew Schwartz has got it. With 3 laps to go. Here comes Poteet. Oh! Poteet into Disco. Eller's off the track. Look at LaFleur. He's staying right with him. Poteet and Tedisco are side by side for third, and I think Tedisco's going to have the preferred line going into this corner here. He's got it, and here comes John Dillon as well, but I don't think he's going to have the preferred line entering the final corner. Sure won't. Whoa, little contact there. Oh, Pacioli just pulled into pit road on those old tires. That 22 car probably couldn't handle it. Oh, that's really going to ruin his day. And out of all that, Dillon, after Poteet got slowed by the contact, Dillon did take 4th. Chris Summers has moved into 6th. Robert Band, DJ Sorensen, LaFleur, I don't know how he did it, but he's up to 9th. And then Corey Williams is in 10th. Well, I think right now... Oh, well, of course, Schwartz is the leading chase guy, but DJ Sorensen's on track to have 11 chase points. And, oh, gosh, this is trouble. 3 chasers right there, and 2 of them went off. Let's see, any crashes? Oh, Connor Breeton's off and into the tires. Will that bring out the caution? It will. Schwartz did not reach the white flag. This race is far from over. And Connor Breeton could very well have just caught Andrew Schwartz a victory. You see them all come down the front stretch. Wow. Well, now that'll certainly shake things up. They did a pretty nice job at the bus stop that time. They didn't wreck on the first time they went through there. What happened to Breeton? Breeton, I mean, remember season 1? He was out of the race after the second race of the chase, and he hasn't gotten off to a much better start this time, and he's just going to spin off the course here and into the tires. That'll end his day. You see Pacioli come off pit road. Andrew Schwartz has got the lead. Green-white checkered here. Well, we were waiting for this to happen, and it is going to happen now. The leaders are pitting. Now we're going to look at what's going to happen to them. These 2 cars, I think, are going to be these are the only 2 cars that haven't pitted this entire race. The 1 and the 81. Summers and Banner on relatively new tires, as well as Columbia. And Stephen Dillon, especially. I think he got tires after the big wreck. But guys like Schwartz and Ospina, and Dillon, DJ Sorensen, Jeff Ellers, Williams, Ellis. Pacioli came in again. I'm not really sure why, but those guys felt like they couldn't afford to just go more laps out there. It would really hurt them, hurt the tires on that car, on their cars. But now Tedisco and Poteet are racing on fuel mileage. We'll see if they can make it all the way to the end. Tedisco has actually done quite well as of late. Had a good race at Rockingham, had a good race at Indianapolis, had a good race at Picks Creek, and I think he finished in the top 10 at the Brickyard, Martinsville as well. Highest chaser now all of a sudden is Arnold Columbia in the 20 car. Here we go. Look at Seth Cole. He's in 8th. He won this race last season. And here we go. Green flag is back out. Green, white, checkered. Oh, good start for Tedisco. Not a great start. Look at Summers on those fresh tires going to the bottom. Got under Poteet. I think he's probably going to clear him. They go through the S's. Summers has second. Look at Columbia. He doesn't want to just be the highest chaser. He would like to be the highest finisher. Oh, big trouble! The race isn't over. Hernandez has crashed hard. DJ Sorensen. Oh. And DJ Sorensen to the win, and Martinsville just can't catch a break. Look at Poteet off the track. We still gotta get... Oh, Poteet! Up into Columbia! Columbia's crashed! I don't think we're done. Robert Bain's around. We're not done wrecking. Oh, and Pacioli has crashed as well. Oh, that car's done. Jeff Ellers has crashed. Ah, Dylan Poteet. Oh, 2 races in a row was having just a great run, and it gets screwed over in the last 2 laps. Man, who's the leader? And well, Tedesco is really testing it in that one car. Look at Ellers. What happened? Well, there were 2 wrecks. Angel Hernandez, that was the first one we saw. Looks like he bounced off of Evan Earnhardt into Papias and hard in the tire barriers. Oh. Schwartz and Ospina just barely made it by, but DJ Sorensen and Jeff Ellers. Oh, Hernandez went over right there in that 2 car. Wow. The guy that won here 2 seasons ago on his roof here in the final 2 laps, and Mark Edwards makes the final contact. But Dylan Poteet in the 81, this is the best drive out of the 81 car out of all the drivers they've had this season, and Dylan Poteet was just doing great. Oh, looks like just the bus stop. He just got really loose in there. And Arnold Columbia was on track of being the highest chaser today. And he's going to get crashed on the green-white checker. And there's the gray smoke. And that's the end of the day for Arnold Columbia. And there's Robert Bain getting turned in the 41. He was running right behind Poteet. No, he just got turned by Poteet. Really unfortunate for some guys that were having great runs today. 2 races in a row. Now what happened to Pacioli? But Robert Bain and Dylan Poteet, 2 guys that had great runs in Martinsville as well. I'm really not sure why Pacioli pitted. Both times he pitted. It was kind of strange. He pitted under green. He's just like so many others just got loose in the bus stop, and that'll end his day as well. So now we got to find out who's the highest chaser. Here as we go back green. Last attempt at a green-white checker. Well, it doesn't matter if they wreck on this lap, but they will race back to the line. Chris Summers pitted. That might have been the worst decision of the race. I don't know what's worse, Tedesco not pitting or Summers pitting. But because there is a road course ringer, Steven Dillon is running second. And Steven knows how to get it done on these road courses. I know that Steven is not going to salvage for another, that it would be his 10th second place finish in this series. Remember back at Phoenix, led all those laps, last lap pretty much had it, Ellis dive bombed him, passed him, Ellis won the race. Pigs Creek last season, tried to make the move down the front stretch, it was too late, Arnold Columbia won. What will he do to a guy that has no tires and barely any fuel left in the tank, Brandon Tedesco in this one car? Here we go. Green flag, back out. Steven, he's got damage. Should have pointed that out. Tedesco is really testing it. There's 2 laps. Is that enough? I think all the cars behind Tedesco have damage. Now, where's Andrew? There he is. He's in the top 10. Here's Schwartz. He's running 9th. Ospina is 13th. Those are the 2 best cars in this. They led all those laps early in the race, and they pitted. Oh, they're wrecking in the back. Now they're going to race back to the line if the caution's out. Caution's out. We're racing back. Oh, Shears, Trent Dunham, Evan Earnhardt, Corey Williams. They've crashed hard. Papias is in the tires. Brandon Tedesco on one tank of gas on one set of tires. It'll be the first win for Phoenix Racing led Josh McMurray last season. Tedesco will get his first career win. The 7th first-time winner, Brandon Tedesco, wins at Watkins Glen. Oh my gosh. Ah, man. Let's wait for this 16 car to get through. Trent Dunham's car is destroyed. Oh, Evan Earnhardt's too. Oh. Alright, now let's see what happened in the last car. Well, here it is. Dunham was running 4th. He's just gonna slide off, it looks like. He's gonna come back on, hit the tire barrier, and come up right into Doug. Look at Andrew Schwartz! Oh, man. Oh, Spina, too! Wow! I think, did Summers make it through that, too, in the 62? Oh, man. Watch the 62! Wow, nice job by Summers. Let's ride on board with Andrew Schwartz. That might have been the best wreck avoidance I have ever seen. Here he comes. Watch this. Wow. Whew, that was so close. It's not even funny. Nice job by Schwartz. But Brandon Tedesco won. Let's see our results. Wow, what a race. That might have been one of the most exciting races I've ever seen in this series, commentating up here. Tedesco wins his first career race. Johnny Gardner gets a good run. He'll finish 2nd. Stephen Dillon. If he didn't have that damage, he probably would have had a shot at that one car. I don't think we even said his name in the race, but Brandon Wilcox got a top 5. He finishes 4th. Seth Cole 5th. 2 top 5s in a row. And Brandon Bain, the pole sitter, made that pit stop, got in a wreck. He comes out 6th. Andrew Schwartz, he'll get the 12 points. Remember, he finished last. And the 3rd race in a row, the guy that was last coming into the next race in the chase got the highest chase. Corey Williams did at Pigs Creek, DJ Sorensen at Martinsville, and now Andrew Schwartz. Big race for Schwartz today. Galligan got a top 10. Both of our road course ringers got top 10s today. Stephen Dillon and Sean Galligan. John Dillon, good race for him in 9th. He really hates road courses. And 10th, Kenny Murray in the 9 car. Ospina, he probably would have loved to finish 1st, but he'll have to salvage for 11th. Same with Chris Summers. He probably could have had a run at the 1 car. But lots of guys did a nice job avoiding that last wreck. But then you go all the way down, and not all the way down, but 14th, Stephen Ellis. That should give him the points lead here. He came in here 3rd, and yeah, that either he or Henley will take the points lead. If not, they're tied. Henley will get 3rd out of the chasers. LaFleur, after all the things he went through, he finished 16th. Very unfortunate for Trent Dunham. He was going to finish 4th if they got back around. Arnold Columbia, he would have been the highest chaser, but got in that last wreck. Yeah, only probably 20 cars now finished the race, because Dunham and Earnhardt were sitting on pit road. And you see, let's find Jack Richards, Jesse Kaplan. Those 2 guys are going to take big hits in the points. Richards, the points leader, will get 1 chase point. Wow. But, that's what went down here at Watkins Glen. We'll see you next time with 2 races left at MFNSRA Park.